Hi, this is Sharon. I'm going over what nonlinear authentication is. Nonlinear authentication is a way of authenticating not only the user, but the website in which the user is logging into, so it's bidirectional. It's also two-factor authentication without relying on OTP tokens, SMS text, or PKI. It's a new way of authenticating to websites, so it's built for the web, on the web, unlike traditional OTP, which was made 20 years ago for applications. You'll see here that it's this is the token itself. It's 500K in size, and it's not an install, so you can drag this onto a USB stick, pop it into any computer, and you could log on to an infinite amount of websites. I'm going to go through a demo of exactly how that works. Here's the token itself, and we'll go to a website. So we're going to go to the login right here. So as you see here, instead of having a username and password field like traditional websites, there is no buffer fields at all. So in a traditional website, you'll have a username and password field, which, as you notice with every website this has, this is a very linear way of authenticating. You put your username, your password in there. If you have an OTP token, you put the one-time password number in there, and you're authenticating. But you're always authenticating in a linear fashion to the website. We completely eliminate that. We have a third-party trusted authentication server that's hosted on the cloud in a PCI compliant data center. And I'll go through exactly how that works. So you'll see here that there's nowhere to even put your credentials, even if you wanted to put them in. So as an example, my credentials, my password is 123. As you can see, there's nowhere to even put that password. So we're immune from keyloggers, man in the middle, phishing, etc., password sharing even at that point. And we also eliminate cross-site scripting and SQL injection because the buffer fields are eliminated. So as you see right here, the password goes in this section here, and as I said, my password is 123. Again, this is an executable that's running on my computer. So in this case, I look at it and it says Fishhook 2008, tells me where I'm logging into. This is the bidirectional aspect of it. I press submit. It says authorized, tells me that I'm in the right website. I go ahead and click that, and I'm into the website itself. The token itself does not have any credentials on it. It's simply a serial number which represents your username, and as you saw here, the password is where you put that in, so it's something you have, something that you know, instead of it being on the website itself where you put your credentials. So because the credentials are on the cloud, you can actually build out what we call reverse proxies. So we can, even for sites that are not natively enabled, such as Gmail, we could go on there, and because we already authenticated to the authentication server, we could click here and we could log into the website, which is a single sign-on aspect of it as well. We also built, you could build any amount of websites that you want, infinite amount of websites. So let's say Salesforce as an example is one that we built. Again, I'm not putting my credentials in because I'm already authenticated, and I'm going into the Salesforce website itself.